Hello and welcome, my friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This reading is going to be a really extra special reading. This reading, we're focusing in on the full blue moon that's occurring on Halloween. Well, this phenomenon, it happens in a blue moon. It is a very infrequent event. Halloween, sure, it happens every October 31st. While the full blue moon, it doesn't happen as often. It's the second full moon in a calendar month. And we're only blessed with a full blue moon every couple years or so. And there are those amazing years like in 2018 where we had 2 full blue moons. That said, we need to use this full blue moon to our advantage. It's very rare to have the full blue moon on Halloween, so let's use it and get some work done. Now usually the full blue moon takes on and really amplifies the zodiac sign it rises with. Well, with this full blue moon, you're looking at it rising with Taurus. It's not such an overt energy that we're really going to be impacted or take that notice in that added energy because it's occurring on Halloween. Any other time we would feel that very grounded and stable presence. But because we have that earthy energy rising, that stability, and we also have the thinning of the veil, the two of them kind of balance each other out. So we're not going to feel as stable as what we truly are. And because these two phenomenons are going to be working in tandem together like that and balancing each other out, we're going to have that opportunity for amazing, truly amazing growth, both on that personal and spiritual level. There are going to be opportunities that we don't normally see and that we're not usually aware of. Because that thinning of the veil, we're able to see and connect in with more. Additionally, our support team, they're going to be there and they're going to use it to your advantage and support you in ways that they normally can't. So this is a time to use to our advantage. It's going to be fantastic, my friends. The most important thing we need to do, though, is be open to it. And you know what? If I were you, and I know I'm going to do this, on the 31st, when I get up, I'm going to ask my support team to help me out in ways that I have no idea about, but I'm giving them permission to support me throughout Halloween, throughout the 31st. That way, I've already removed the restrictions of the law of free will, so they're going to act on my accordance and on my behalf to make amazing things shift and occur. I can't wait, guys. I really can't. It's going to be fantastic. So, let's get into this reading. Let's look at how we can use this time to our advantage and how we can support us along the way. Of course, I wanted something sassy, colorful, and fun for this reading. I'm excited. I know you guys can tell, right? Like this is so fantastic. So I went with the deck that brings me a lot of joy. I went with the Everyday Witches Tarot and the Oracle deck. I love the way these two communicate together. I love the sassiness and the bold colors. Will really help to connect in to that message, leaving us in that high vibration. And like always, I will leave links below to both these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Now, for my selections, I had to go with that very stabilizing tiger iron, that beautiful rose quartz, and then the clear quartz to add to that connection. I want you to choose whichever crystal resonates with you the most right now, and then head into the description box. I have timestamps there. Click on your correlating timestamp. It will take you straight to your reading, and I will see you there, my friends. Hello and welcome, my Tiger Iron friends. This reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have the full decks of both the tarot and the oracle, so you get the most comprehensive and meaningful reading for you. Without further ado, let's see what the full blue moon on Halloween has to share with my tiger iron friends. What insight, wisdom, and guidance, there's your guidance, does the full blue moon have for my tiger iron friends, on Halloween? Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. That nurturing, supportive energy. It's kind of the yin-yang of nurturing energies. You have that Mother Earth energy, and you have that nurturing energy of the full moon. That divine feminine is very clear for you. This is a time of growth, a lot of growth, guys. We've got that fertile queen and development. And it's not just growth for growth's sake. It is growth that is going to be meaningful, that is going to bring a lot of prosperity and abundance. It's up to us to take this energy and incorporate it in. Be open to this energy. Open to this dual divine feminine energy. And not being afraid to embrace it and use it on ourselves. This is a time for us and our growth. No one can make this growth or make these changes and decisions for us. We must do it. Nor can we impose change on others. This divine feminine, it's for us. We need it for our greater good. The Page of Cups. One of my favorite pages. The original card that Pamela Coleman Smith drew always brings a smile to my face. The page is standing there in his very fashionable tights and tunic that have lotus flowers. He has the most fishiest of hats, and he has a cup that has a fish in it, and he'd be owning the entire situation. That flexibility, that creativity, and making it our own is going to be important. That divine energy, it's going to radiate for everybody. It's how we utilize it for our greater good that's going to be the most meaningful. That's going to bring in the most abundance to us. Now, of course, we have that page. That page is going to help us. We need to explore and ask the questions. Explore a situation. Explore the information and guidance that is going to be shared with us. That veil, it's at its thinnest. That guidance is going to be there for us to embrace and to ask those hard questions, diving into it, understanding it, making it our own, and then using that amazing intuitive creativity to incorporate it into our everyday, adding to our experience, adding to our growth and our abundance. Pages are fantastic at having that inquisitive, explorative energy. We need to embrace that. We will also get a lot more out of this experience, and it is an experience, guys. You got to remember, the full moon, any full moon, you can embrace the energies and guidance 2 days before, 2 days after, and of course the day of. So we have 5 days to enjoy and experience this energy. We can do a lot more if we embrace that energy of fun and excitement that the page brings with it. If we are fearful and if we're resistant, we're going to miss out. Not only will we miss out on some of these opportunities, that full blue moon is dulled. We need that joy, that excitement, and that fun to really help us forward, to embrace that amazing opportunity. The Page of Pentacles, double pages, adding to that message of creativity, of fun, of play. The page adds in his grounded energy, reminding us that the more grounded we are, the more we're going to experience. Now, the full blue moon is rising with Taurus, which helps to negate some of this instability that we're naturally feeling, because we do have Mercury retrograde. We do have this uncertain energy, this fearful energy that is blanketing the earth right now. Taurus does a pretty good job in helping with negating some of that, so we can be open to and experience this amazing opportunity. However, our ego will still play up on it. Our ego will bring in that fear, will add to that instability. We need that foreplanning. We need to ensure that we have that stable, grounded energy with us and within us, so that we're not missing out on some of these amazing opportunities. We're going to be able to shift on that personal and on that spiritual level. And this is very clearly depicted through the personal and the spiritual page. We've got both aspects flanking this beautiful queen. We need to ensure that we are balanced and grounded and open to these energies, open to that nurturing energy of the earth and of spirit, of the full blue moon. Now, of course, we have that double page. Now, pages are the 11th card in the minor arcana. Anytime you've got that multiple 11, the angels are telling you to listen to your deeper intuition. That intuitional guidance will take you clearer and fuller into this amazing Queen of Pentacles. That growth, that abundance, that's pretty clear and evident. The Fool. Such a fantastic card. Very much indicating that this is that next step. I know I'd like to encourage my friends to take small, steady steps. And this isn't quite a small step. There's lots of, baby steps, if you will. Think of it as your inner toddler running wild down a hill. It's just going to scream, it's going to have fun, it's going to do that really weird cowpoke run, but it's going to be faster, more carefree, and more fun. That fun element is just really important. We have that carefree fool. Yes, he's doing a leap of faith, or she's doing the leap of faith. This really isn't a leap of faith. Like I said, it's more like your toddler running downhill. It's a little bit wobbly and unsure, and that's how we're going to feel. But knowing that we have that amazing support team, those high vibrational beings, our high vibrational support team, and plus our astral family right behind us, ensuring we don't fall. We can support them in adding extra, nurturing, caring, development, support to us by bringing down that universal law of free will. I know for me, I'm going to be waking up every morning and asking my high vibrational support team and those high vibrational beings for the support and guidance for my greater good. When you ask them that, you're asking them to step in on your behalf to help bring things forward for you. They can use this time to our advantage as well, to bring in those opportunities and those possibilities that we can't do right now. We can't quite see what it is they can. We have a better idea because the veil is at its thinnest. We have more opportunities because they are shining brighter due to the thinning veil. However, those high vibrational beings can see even more. They'll bring it in and they'll support you for that change. They'll support you in that development. The Sun, the 19th card in the Major Arcana, adding to that joy and happiness. Also adds to that carefree energy. That fun, that excitement, it's going to invigorate you. We need to embrace that. The Sun will help with that growth, with your development, and bring in a lot more love into your everyday, especially during Halloween when things may feel a little bit dark. That moon, it's bright in the sky. That sun, it's bright on your reading. Embrace that light, embrace you, and step into your power. Now, we have a fascinating phenomenon here. Double pages and then double major arcana flanking this queen. That balance is being reinforced, making sure that we have that balanced energy, that balanced standpoint. The more grounded and stable we are, the more balanced our energies, the more we're going to be able to not only see those opportunities, but embrace them. Bring them in and enjoy that abundance that comes with them. We're going to end off with some blessings. What blessings can my Tiger Iron friends embrace for the full blue moon on Halloween? Give love. That loving, nurturing energy is very clear. We pulled the Queen of Pentacles, which is that Mother Earth energy, and we have that full blue moon, which is that lunar, feminine energy. We need to give love, not only to others, but more importantly to ourselves. Like I said, that acceptance of love, of nurturing, it's going to go a long way in our development and starting to heal ourselves so we're more open and able to take on these opportunities. That love will go a long way in supporting you. Transformation and change. That love will help you with that change. That change very clear right now. That transformation. And with that love, you literally will feel all sorts of glittery and amazing. Giving yourself that time to heal, giving yourself that time to love you and all that you can do will go a long way in that healing process and giving you that space for this amazing opportunities and that change. Air magic. This card really reminds me of the King of Swords. We need to use our head. Yes, that message is going to be there. We need our intuitional skills. But we need to balance things out. That balance is very prevalent here. We need to balance things out by using our head, foreplanning and questioning. This assessment and critical thinking that the pages are encouraging you to participate in, well, that's your head work, not your heart work. Foreplanning, preparing for meditations, asking for the help that you need, that's all part of those critical thinking skills. And that's going to go a long way in opening up those opportunities and helping you be prepared for all this amazing transformation. The air magic also supports you in receiving those amazing messages and guidance. It's going to be relatively easier than any other day to receive messages than on October 31st. We need to, again, set intentions, give ourselves some time, and be open to those messages. Meditation will go a long way in supporting you in this change, supporting you in seeing these amazing opportunities that are all around you. Meditation helps with that balance, and it clears out your head. I've got lots of meditations, and we've been talking a little bit about that healing, so I would encourage people to look at those healing meditations. Like I said, we need to heal ourselves, love ourselves, so we have room. We don't have enough room inside ourselves for everything. Think of that inner space as the Holy Grail. That chalice can only fit so much before it overflows, and we don't retain or keep what comes out, what overflows. The same is true when we talk about those opportunities. There's only 24 hours in the day, and we only have so much energy. We need to prioritize, and sometimes we need to dive down and release and degunk ourselves so that our chalice will hold more. This is an amazing opportunity and time for you. What you do with that time is up to you. The more work, the more time you give for you, the more love you share with you, obviously the more you're going to get out of it. No one can do this for us, and no one should. This is an individual piece, and we need to make it our own. Enjoy it. This time is yours. I want to thank you so much for joining me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and you're able to gain some insight and direction into what the full blue moon is offering you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There is so much more amazing coming your way, my friends. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss out on any of this amazing insight and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page. And yes, I know lots of people have them. And of course, I've got lots of tiers and perks. They include, well, not surprisingly, free readings and healings from me. I also have a library of Patreon exclusive videos just for my supporters. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Tiger Iron friends. Hello and welcome, my Rose Quartz friends. This reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have the full decks of both the tarot and the oracle cards, so you get the most comprehensive and meaningful reading for you. Without further ado, let's see what the full blue moon has to share with my Rose Quartz friends. What insight, wisdom, and guidance does the full blue moon have for my Rose Quartz friends for October 31st? Alright, let's see what the blue moon has to share. The Seven of Cups. Now, sevens, of course, they're a challenge number. We have to work at them. I think that's why we struggle with the 7. Yet, sevens are a lucky number. So with that work, we're going to be rewarded. We're going to have that victory. Now, the Seven of Cups, of course, is also known as the seven deadly sins. We're unsure which cup we need right now. Which of these cups is important? While others are going to lead us astray. We're unclear. There is a veil of illusion that coincides with the Seven of Cups. This illusion cannot withstand a full blue moon rising in Taurus on Halloween with that thinned veil. With all these other amazing elements and astrological phenomenons happening, we're going to find that veil, it dissipates. And the cups and choices that we need to make, they're going to radiate. And you're going to be like, oh, there it is. That's what I need to do. That uncertainty isn't going to be there. We have that stability of Taurus. Like I said, it's not going to be as predominant or evident as, say, in other full blue moons. We have full blue moons occurring, like I said, usually every couple years. I think it's like every 36 months or something. Well, we have that ability to embrace those full moons with the different zodiac that they rise with. Some are very evident, like Leo. That lion, it jumps in and it's fiery and it's gurry and you're like, roar. Whereas Taurus, it's earthy. It's going to be less noticeable because of things like Mercury retrograde, the thinning of the veil. Those energies add instability. They add that uncertainty to our day. We're going to find that Taurus comes in and provides that stability we need to understand these aspects even more. Being able to connect those dots further down the line, because opportunities are going to be there that we didn't see before. There is another set of Seven of Cups in behind. We're going to see those and the set behind that. Think of them as layered opportunities. And we're going to know which ones to embrace because, well, we're not alone. We have that support of the high vibrational beings, our support team, plus our astral family. Now, I know in past videos I have said we have to be careful with whom we're trying to connect in with and what information is being shared. Nobody or nothing vets this information unless we ask for it. Your high vibrational support team, they're going to be there, and you can ensure that they're there by asking them, by saying, I want my astral family to support me because they've been there with me before in this lifetime and others. However, can you make sure that their information is correct and for my highest and greatest good? They'll do that. If you're still feeling uncomfortable, because let's be honest, some of these opportunities, they're going to feel pretty far-fetched. You'll be like, I didn't even think of that. And could I do that? Because that's the amazing part of what we're going to experience. That's why I'm so excited about the full blue moon on Halloween. If we're still uncertain and unsure, well, there's one other thing you can do. You can ask Archangel Michael to protect you over this time period. Remember, guys, with the full moon, any full moon, you have the ability to embrace that energy 2 days before, the day of, and 2 days after. So for 5 days, we're going to be able to embrace these amazing opportunities. You can have Archangel Michael with you all 5 days. He's more than okay with supporting us. He wants to support us. Actually, if you think about it, the more they support us, the higher our vibration becomes, and that has a knock-on effect on that universal vibration. Also, as we raise our vibration, we raise the vibration of those around us. So we encourage them on their path because we're leading a better path, a more fulfilling path for ourselves. This helps the archangels. It helps those higher vibrational beings as they want to continue to raise the vibration of mankind. The one thing I'm going to do all 5 days is I'm going to be asking the high vibrational beings to come in and help me for my greater good. I'm going to remove the law of free will for those 5 days so that these opportunities and these possibilities are even more evident. That development is going to be phenomenal. We remove restrictions. They're going to step up. They're going to help us, and it's going to be fantastic. Using all I can to make things better, to bring in fulfillment and abundance so that there's more love and light. Life is a lot more exciting, and I have that ability to connect in on a magnitude I'd never thought possible. Like I said, I have goosebumps. I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. The Magician. Those dots, those amazing opportunities and possibilities lead you right here, my friends. A better and fuller understanding of your abilities, how to use them, and how to make magic happen in your life. We know we have abilities. We know we have skills. We second guess ourselves. It's kind of this weird, sick superhero power we have. We can second guess ourselves and disable ourselves in seconds. These amazing 5 days are going to give you that opportunity to connect in and reinforce these skills. Gain a better understanding of what it is you can truly do. And what's more, how you can tap in to that higher power, that universal power, to support you even more, so that you can bring in even greater gifts, greater abundance into your everyday. We start to connect those dots. We start to see that progression and movement. And yes, I know I'm the one person that says, baby steps, guys, take it slow, we've got this. Well, the universe is supporting us right now. Like I said before, this is stable movement. Those leaps and bounds we usually take are unstable. Our ego uses it to its advantage. This is stable steps. So let's use that to our advantage. Midas touch, the King of Pentacles. Because we're going to be more able to fully embrace who we are and what it is we're going to do, abundance, it's going to follow. We raise our vibration when we embrace who we are. The more we live that life, that soul's deeper purpose, the more abundance we have. When the two of them combine together, that abundance and wealth, well, it's going to be exponential. Again, the only thing that will hold you back will be you. It's important to be open to and trust in this energy. Trust in these opportunities. Trust in the universe, your support system. Like I said, you. I know it takes a lot of trust, and trust can be really hard for us because we're based and working on that fear mentality. We need to open ourselves up and accept all that is being offered to us. And no, we don't need to put action to all of it. Some of it may be too uncomfortable, too far of a step for right now. I would definitely have a journal and a pen or some paper with me to write down some of these amazing ideas and opportunities. They are going to be important. They just may not be needed to have action today or tomorrow. Keeping them in mind as you start to, continue to develop, continue to progress, because those opportunities may hit home and may be that final puzzle piece that you need to solve at a distant time, sometime in that future space. The Seven of Wands. Of course, like I just said, with this 7, anytime you're looking at a 7, you're looking at some work. But, this is a big but, guys, being victorious. Putting that work in, using our inner courage and determination not to back down, to embrace and start to incorporate pieces and elements into our everyday to support us with that abundance and that growth. Of course, like I said, your ego, it's not going to lie dormant and just say, hey, this is a fantastic idea. Growth, so love it. This is not the Twilight Zone. This is a full blue moon on Halloween. That guidance, that support, that direction, those opportunities, absolutely. Your ego, it's going to be there. It's not going to be as loud as usual. With the thinning of the veil, that high vibrational energy, that high vibrational support, it's going to be screaming louder than your ego. That excitement, that anticipation, it's going to drown out the fear, especially when it invigorates you. It connects into our passions, especially when it connects into our passions and our creativity. We have that intuitional creativity and the passion-based creativity. It's the yin and yang of creativities. I like how both aspects of the creativity are flanking and making a King of Pentacles sandwich. We need both aspects and elements to create prosperity and abundance in our lives. And that's what the full blue moon is encouraging you to do. Embrace those passions, that creativity, not backing down, using your skills, your abilities, combining it with the everyday to create that amazing abundance in your life. The full blue moon, like I said, it offers you opportunities. Because it's rising with the thinnest time of the veil, those opportunities are going to be radiant. They're going to be very clear. And it's going to be up to us to take that time, set some intentions, and work at it. These opportunities are going to be there. We have opportunities in any day, in every day. We need to slow down and we need to be mindful of them, be open to them, so that we can experience and embrace them. And then, the Two of Pentacles. Part of the fear is going to be the instability and the unknown. We have the instability of that global energy. We have the instability of Mercury retrograde. They're still going to be there. Taurus is going to be a great support in drowning them out. However, our ego will still try and reach out for it. Reach into that fear, reach into that heartache to slow you down. When we start to feel unstable, when we start to feel unsure, it's up to us to bring in and add to our balanced and grounded state, opening up even more opportunities, even more possibilities. The important piece for us is to be aware. Awareness helps us to bring in added supports. So when we are feeling unstable and we are feeling unsure, we can ground ourselves. We can take some time. We can stabilize ourselves. That in itself is going to reopen and connect us in to those possibilities, to those opportunities. Again, squashing our ego. The more balanced we are, the more grounded we are, the more we're open to these experiences. And then, well, like I said before, the only thing that'll hold you back is you. Let's get into some blessings. What blessings can my rose quartz friends embrace for the full blue moon on Halloween? I love how this king looks like he's just leaning up against these opportunities, and that the magician is lighting your way. And that's very true of what the full blue moon is offering you. Many opportunities, many possibilities. We just need to be open to them. We can have our cake and eat it too, should we be open to that. Inspiration and courage. Like I said, there's going to be some unknowns. There's going to be elements that are contrary to what we're currently doing. We're going to need that courage to invigorate and inspire us. Because when we take that step forward, we take that deep breath, and we challenge that fear, that's when those amazing opportunities become even brighter. We're able to make that movement for our greater good, inspiring us and allowing that creativity to flow right to that King of Pentacles. If we are feeling unsure of ourselves, I have a meditation that you may want to try. A number of months ago, I completed a meditation with Archangel Uriel, which helped to dispel some of that fear, encouraging you, inspiring you, and helping you to connect in with your abilities, your talents, and that creativity. A fantastic and easy meditation that will help you embrace and be open to these opportunities. Will also help to balance and ground you. Meditation is a fantastic tool that we can use to help us move forward, to help us heal ourselves, and to open those possibilities, to embrace those opportunities that we couldn't do because we're so stuck in that everyday grind. Our vibration would be too low. Gratitude and thanks. Don't forget to be grateful to not only those high vibrational supports that we're going to call in, but to yourself. Taking the time for you. Taking the time to connect in to aspects and pieces that bring you life, that bring you joy, to bring you happiness. And of course, that abundance. And then also sharing it. Showing people what you're doing. If it's a type of creativity that you can share with others, do it. Because that helps to raise their vibration, and it helps to show how grateful you are. And I don't mean flaunting it, guys. I don't mean that we need to be egotistical about it. Just putting it out there. This is what brings me joy. This is what brings me happiness. And I am thankful that I can connect into it and incorporate it into my day more than I have ever done before. That in itself raises your vibration. You're not stuck in that ego mentality. You're being genuine about you. Being authentic about you. And then finally, prayers and wishes. This kind of reminds me of the star energy. We get to a point and we need to ask for more. We need to set that bar high again. Think of it as shooting for the moon and hitting the stars. And that's what we need to do. We need to ask for the help, ask for that guidance, and shoot high, guys. Keep moving. This is not an end-all be-all. This is just the next step. It helps us up and over a hump so that we can continue to make that progression. We can continue to embrace that light, step into our power, and be us. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and you're able to gain some direction and insight into what the full blue moon is offering you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There is so much more coming your way, my friends. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss out on any of this amazing insight and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page. And yeah, I know lots of people have them. And of course, I've got lots of tiers and perks. And those perks, we're looking at free readings and healings. I also have a Patreon exclusive library of videos just for my supporters. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my rose quartz friends. Hello and welcome, my clear quartz friends. This reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have the full decks of both the tarot and the oracle cards here, so you get the most comprehensive and meaningful reading for you. Without further ado, let's see what the full blue moon on Halloween wants to share with my clear quartz friends. What guidance, support, and wisdom, whoa, lots of wisdom, does the full blue moon have for my clear quartz friends? I enjoy it when the cards get excited like that. You know that there's lots to share, and those messages are very clear, or well, are very excitable. The Queen of Cups. Such a fantastic card. Of course, this queen, she's the second most intuitive card in the deck. That intuition, that guidance, well, we're going to strengthen that during the full blue moon. We're going to be able to access skills that we haven't accessed in a very long time. Abilities that we had forgotten. We have the support of not only our spiritual support team, our high vibrational support team, we also have the added bonus of using and accessing our astral family members. I know I keep reminding you guys of the importance of connecting in with that high vibration rather than just someone who's passed on, because we don't know and can't ensure that the information they're sharing is not only correct, but for our greater good. However, we're going to have your astral family supporting your high vibrational support team. And if you're still reluctant and unsure about that ancestral support, have Archangel Michael come in with you. Ask him to support you, to ensure that the information and the guidance that you're receiving is for your best interest and greatest good. That way you have that information and you have that reassurance that the information, that guidance, it's true for you. Another way we can start to channel that information and gain that information, of course, is through our intuitive creativity. A big part of what we can do on Halloween, and actually we can do for the 2 days before and 2 days after Halloween, because we have that ability to connect into that full moon's energy 2 days before and 2 days after. For those 5 days, we can give ourselves a little extra time in participating in these activities that bring us that joy, that bring us that fulfillment. That joy, that fulfillment, it helps raise our vibration, giving us an even better and clearer connection to the other side. Another way we can support ourselves in this amazing development and bringing in and seeing these amazing opportunities is to ask for the help. Waking up and asking high vibrational beings to come in and support you for your greater good. That way you are removing that universal law of free will and they will help you to, well, connect in and see those opportunities, making those opportunities shine even brighter, helping to reduce some of the chaotic and lower vibrational energy that has been swirling around and is hiding those opportunities. I know I usually say that small, steady growth is the best way. This full blue moon is going to bring us that stable transition, that stable development, because the full moon is rising with Taurus. It adds to that stability. You combine that with the support of our high vibrational support team, our astral family, and any of those high vibrational beings that are with us, we're able to make greater and better movement, adding to our transformation, adding to our ability to create and to enjoy ourselves, nurture ourselves. This is the full moon, guys. That divine feminine, it's all around us. We need to be the ones that embrace it, that bring it into our everyday, nurturing us, loving us to make choices that are for our greater good. Oh, my cards are catching up. The moon. Of course, that moon, anytime you see that card, it's the 18th card in the Major Arcana, you're looking at that mystery and that unknown. Yes, of course, like any full moon, there is that element of mystery, that element of unknown, because we are going to be able to see and access opportunities that we can't right now. Those opportunities are going to be amazing because that veil is thinner. We're able to experience and connect in with aspects and beings that, well, would have taken a lot longer to get to. It's very rare that we have a full blue moon. It's even more rare that we have a full blue moon on Halloween. It is so our time, my friends. We have that ability to make amazing shifts and changes. We're going to be able to see that reflection in a truer and more clearer way. It's up to us to do it, though. No one will do it for us. The Seven of Wands. Of course, sevens, they're a challenge number. However, they're also a lucky number. With that hard work, because like I just said, no one will do this for us. We're going to be successful. We're going to be victorious. And that air of victory, well, again, that's something else we can embrace. There's going to be a lot of amazing change and shifting being available to us, occurring for us, especially if we remove the limitations that are in place by removing the law of free will, so those high vibrational beings can amplify and bring those opportunities even closer to us, helping to slide things into place so we get to where we need. We get to a point that is more meaningful for us. The Seven of Wands encourages us to use our internal fire, our courage, our determination, and not to back down. Our ego is not going to like this too much because we're looking at a time of great change, great stable change. Sometimes our ego will use change to its advantage to create more instability and more fear, reverting us back to that norm. However, with the full moon rising with Taurus, we have that amplified, earthy, grounded energy. So our ego will be screaming. However, when we keep our eye on the prize, we're not going to hear it as much. We can also preempt this by supporting Taurus and taking measures to ensure that we are grounded and stable, so that we are more open and more ready for the amazing insight guidance, and transformation. Using our skills, our abilities, and our tools to our advantage to make some amazing development, some shifting that needs to occur for our greater good. The Ace of Swords. Those aha moments. And they're going to come fast and furious, especially as we're open to and embracing this amazing energy. It's going to invigorate us and inspire us to not only slay our ego and chase it with a sword, we're going to want to embrace and move ourselves forward in a more meaningful way. We're going to have those dots connect and you're going to be like, oh, that's what I was supposed to do. That's what they've been trying to tell me. This keeps coming back in my life and I've been ignoring it because I've been too afraid to acknowledge and embrace this information. Those aha moments, well, they're going to be very meaningful for us. It also reconfirms that need to use our head. Yes, that heart-centered intuition and guidance is going to be important. However, we can't solely focus in on that heart. We need that knowledge to help connect those dots, help pre-plan, and help assess what is occurring and how we can use it more fully and meaningful in our everyday. When we're blinded by our heart and solely function from that heart center, we miss out. We need to use both these aspects in tandem so we can gain that full understanding and that full connection. The Eight of Wands. Eights in tarot are about movement and manifestation. This card reconfirms the fact that we're going to have that movement. And some of that movement's going to feel very kind of woo, and here we go, and rush. We need to take that deep breath because those insights, that inspiration, it's going to be an adrenaline rush. Using our head to calm this down so we can make sense of it. We don't want to blindly jump into stuff. When we blindly jump into stuff, especially when it feels chaotic, that's when we're going to feel unstable and our ego is going to use it to its advantage, and you're going to see that progression reverse quite quickly. Taking that time, taking that deep breath, and trying to calm this. Trying to understand what is being asked of you. A meditation that you may find supportive and helpful during this kind of more chaotic time is a meditation I did with Archangel Jophiel. And this is exactly what we were talking about. Calming this kind of whirlwindy, chaotic effect that we're dealing with. And embrace that creativity and passion, using it to your advantage. Like I said, we need that foreplanning and we need to prepare. The more we prepare and understand our path as we know it and ask for the help that we need, the clearer things will become. And as we are able to understand them more fully and clearly, we're able to make some positive shifts for us that will be reinforced and rewarded by the universe. Now, we also have this double wand effect right up against the Queen of Cups. Wands, we have that passion-based creativity. Cups, we have that intuitional-based creativity. This is the yin and yang of creativity. Like I said in the introduction, this is a time of personal and spiritual development. Both of these are going to be needed and are key to both aspects of development. Think of the personal and spiritual development as the yin and yang of development. You've got the yin and the yang of creativity. Creativity is connected to your development. using these elements to your advantage, for your growth, for your joy and fulfillment. Let's go on to some blessings. What blessings can my clear quartz friends embrace for the full blue moon? I love how you guys got the moon card on the full moon. Always just makes me smile, especially on the full blue moon. Make a move. Or, if you're from the 80s, bust a group, guys. These are opportunities. These are energies. No one's going to be able to do or make any changes in your life but you. It is up to you to make those changes that are meaningful, that are for your life. These energies, these opportunities, they're going to be similar for everybody, but we're going to make them our own. We all dance to a different beat. We need to embrace what we understand, how these aha moments inspire us, and how they relate to our creativity. We are the only ones that are going to hold ourselves back. We are the only ones that can make those choices and put action to those choices. Accept love. Such a meaningful card. Many of us have no problem giving. It's the receiving. And that's very clear with this moon card. That very nurturing, supportive moon. As I was shuffling, that moon card jumped up at me. And I said how I liked how you got that moon card. That nurturing energy, that's going to be everywhere. It's up to us to take advantage of it. And not be afraid to love ourselves. Not be afraid to connect into these energies. Like I said, the more we're open to these energies, to these opportunities, the more we're going to get from them. Yes, it's important to give. However, we have to be humble enough to accept as well. Inspiration and courage really connects into that Seven of Wands, that courage. We have to be open to it. Not only will our ego add fear to this experience, that element of unknown and uncertainty of how these opportunities are going to impact us. They too are going to be a little bit scary. Having that courage to embrace it and stand up to that fear. Conquer that scare and embrace that light. Remember, we're not doing it alone. We have that amazing guidance and support. That veil, it's at its thinnest point. Those opportunities, it would take years for us to get there. Without that, added support of the thinning of the veil and this blue moon. Especially with that blue moon rising in Taurus. The stability that we have right now is phenomenal. Additionally, that inspiration. Like I said, those aha moments are going to come fast and furious. And they're going to want to make you go. And you're going to say, well, I am supposed to bust a move now. We got to get going. Remember, keeping things calm and stable will help you maintain this shift, this change. Being proactive, you may want to look at bringing in some stable and grounding crystals and keeping them close to your person. Having that essential oil or your incense of that earthy, amazing energy. Visualizations and meditations. I have a number of stabilizing and grounding meditations in my Just You and Me series They're quick and easy. Of course, you can access them and re-access them as much and as often as you need, especially given this amazing opportunity that we're about to be able to embrace. Taking this time and using it to your advantage, that's what's really truly important right now. I want to thank you guys so very much for spending time with me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and you're able to gain some direction and insight into what the full blue moon is offering you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's so much more coming your way, my friends. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss out on any of this amazing insight and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page. Yeah, I know, lots of people have them. And of course, you've got some amazing tiers and perks. Those perks, you're looking at free readings and healings. I also have a Patreon exclusive library of videos just for my supporters. I've provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my clear quartz friends.